Okay, now we'll continue the next point in thermodynamics, that is the internal energy. And the internal energy is denoted by letter U. आता इंटरनल एनर्जी कशाला म्हणतात? आता मी तुमच्या समोर उभा आहे आणि मला माझ्या बॉडीमध्ये काय एक टाईपची एनर्जी आहे, ती काय झाली माझ्या बॉडीची एनर्जी झाली, किंवा तुम्ही आहे तुमच्या पण बॉडीमध्ये काय एनर्जी आहे. मग इंटरनल एनर्जी कशाला म्हणायचं? एव्हरी सबस्टन्स कंटेनिंग ए डेफिनाइट अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी is called as a internal energy of that substance. किंवा त्याची डेफिनेशन कशी सांगता येईल? इंटरनल एनर्जी इज डिफाइन्ड ॲज द सम ऑफ कायनेटिक एनर्जी अँड पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ द सिस्टीम इज कॉल्ड ॲज इंटरनल एनर्जी ऑफ दॅट सिस्टीम. और दुसरी डेफिनेशन कशी सांगता? Sum of all forms of energy present in the system is called as internal energy. These are the internal definition of internal energy. Then change in internal energy is denoted by letter delta U. Delta U means change in internal energy is equal to U2 minus U1. U2 minus U. U2 means internal energy of a final state and U1 means internal energy of the initial state. And this is internal energy means change in initial state and final state is called as change in internal energy. Number of times the question is asked, internal energy is a state function. Explain. ज्याचा आन्सर एकाच वाक्यात आहे. कशावर? काय स्टेटवरती डिपेंड आहे म्हणून काय हे इंटरनल एनर्जी स्टेट फंक्शन. और एक्सप्लेन इट इज ए एक्सटेन्सिव्ह प्रॉपर्टी. आता इंटरनल एनर्जी ही डिनोट कशी केली जाते? आता इंटरनल एनर्जी मीन्स is a transfer into heat and work. Means heat is supplied to the system. Means internal energy is increases of that substance. Kiwa heat is released from that substance. That time the decrease in internal energy. Means we supply the internal energy of that system. That time the work done on the system by the surrounding, or the internal energy is decreases, means the energy is releases from that system. That time the work done by the system on the surrounding. त्याची इंटरनल एनर्जीने काय होतं? वर्क डन होतं. म्हणजे काय होतं? एक्सपान्शन होतं, कॉम्प्रेशन होतं. दोन टाईपचे वर्क होतं. आता हे जर आपल्याला डिनोट करायचं असेल तर कसं डिनोट केलं जातं पहा. असं जर एक्झाम्पल घ्यायचं म्हणलं तर 30 kilojoules heat is supplied to the system and work done on the system, and that time the delta U is equal to plus 30 kilojoules. किंवा दुसऱ्या पद्धतीने सांगता येईल, द 10 kg of heat system releases 10 kg of heats and performs 15 kg of work on the surrounding by the system, that time the delta U is equal to minus 25 kg, means 10 kilojoules heat released and 15 kilojoules work done by the system on the surrounding. अशा टाईपचे तुम्हाला काय सांगतात इंटरनल एनर्जी. Then next point, first law of thermodynamics. The next point, first law of thermodynamics. First law. Here, first law of thermodynamics is related to the energy. It is also called as conservation of energy. And according to Einstein, E is equal to mc square. Means energy is converted into mass, and also mass is converted into energy. In this first law of thermodynamics, it is also related to the conservation of a mass. Right? Number of times the question is asked of this first law of thermodynamics is related to the, आणि खाली तुम्हाला 4 रिस्पॉन्स दिले असतात त्याचे, त्यामध्ये एक असतो conservation of mass. That is the correct answer. And here the first law of thermodynamics is depends upon the initial state and final state, and there are number of statements. The first statement of the first law of thermodynamics is the energy of the universe is remains constant. जे सर्व युनिवर्स आहे याची एनर्जी काय असते, कॉन्स्टंट असते. मीन्स फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट, द एनर्जी ऑफ द युनिवर्स रिमेन्स कॉन्स्टंट. This is the first statement of the thermodynamics, first law of thermodynamics. Then second statement, the total energy of an isolated system is a constant. Total energy of an isolated system is a remains constant. This is the second statement of the thermodynamics. Another third statement, energy is neither created nor destroyed, but it converts one form to the another form is called as first law of thermodynamics. These are the different statements of the first law of thermodynamics, and these statements are equivalent to the each other. These are the first law of thermodynamics. Here, these statements are equivalent with each other, and the question is asked on this state the statement of the first law of thermodynamics. Any one of these statement is right for 1 mark, or write any two statement of the thermodynamics. असा क्वेश्चन असेल तर 2 स्टेटमेंट तुम्हाला इथं लिहायचे. Now we see the first law of thermodynamics and a different statement of the first law of thermodynamics, and these all statements are equivalent. And then we see next point, the formulation of the first law of thermodynamics, or it is also called as expression for first law of thermodynamics. In this, the system is exchange energy with its surrounding. Here, heat is a supply to the system. That time, the internal energy of the system is increases, and work done on the system by surrounding, or energy is releases from the system, that time the internal energy of the system is decreases, and work done by the system on the surrounding means system exchanges energy with its surrounding. Here, suppose Q is equal to, Q is the amount of energy the heat is supplied to the system. Then W means work done on the system by surrounding, and delta U internal energy of the system means increase in internal energy is equal to the heat supplied to the system plus work done on the system by surrounding, and that is internal energy, increase in internal energy of the system is equal to heat supplied to system plus work done on the system, and hence delta U is equal to Q plus W, and this is the first law of thermodynamics. Delta U internal energy, Q heat supplied to the system, W work done on the system. The internal energy is a change in a very small amount. That time, this equation is right such as the change is very small. Then du is equal to dq plus dw. This equation used as a small change in internal energy. And this is the first law of thermodynamics. And now we see the next point. The first law of thermodynamics in a various state. There are various processes. First law of thermodynamics in various processes. You know the processes. There are number of the processes. We study the processes one by one. And first law of thermodynamics is a different in a different process. Here, first law of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics in various processes. In various processes. Last time we see the definition of processes. And you know the first law of thermodynamics. And that law is used in different ways in different processes. Here you know the processes. First is isothermal process, another is adiabatic process, isochoric process, isobaric process, reversible process, irreversible process. These are the different processes. And the first law of thermodynamics is different in a different process. First is isothermal process. Isothermal process. You know, in isothermal process, the temperature of the system remains constant, means delta T is equal to 0. And the delta T is equal to 0, that time the internal energy of the system is remains constant, means delta U is equal to 0. Now you know the first law of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics is delta U is equal to Q plus W. Substitute the value of delta U in this first equation of the first law of thermodynamics, means delta U is equal to 0, 0 is equal to Q plus W, means Q is equal to minus W or minus Q is equal to W. Meaning of this, the amount of heat supplied to the system, that time here minus W means expansion, and the work is done by the system on the surrounding. In this case, the plus W, work done on the system by surrounding. One process is expansion and another is compression. And this is the first law of thermodynamics in isothermal process. Q is equal to minus W or minus Q is equal to W. This is the first law of thermodynamics in isothermal process. Second process is adiabatic process. Adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, the system cannot exchange heat between system and surrounding. Hence, Q is equal to 0. We substitute the value of Q in the equation of first law of thermodynamics. Here, delta U is equal to 0 plus W, means delta U is equal to W or minus delta U is equal to minus W. And this is the first law of thermodynamics in adiabatic process. Here also, the internal energy supplied to the system, that time the work done on the system by surrounding. Here internal energy is released from the system, that time the work done by the system on the surrounding. Then next process is isochoric process. Third, isochoric process. Isochoric process means volume of the system is remains constant, means delta T is equal to 0. And you know the first law of thermodynamics, that is delta U is equal to Q plus W. But here in this equation, not value of Q. So you know W is equal to minus P external into delta V. Here this value substitute in the first law of thermodynamics, means delta U is equal to QV. Here write the V for volume is a constant, minus P external into delta V. Substitute the value of delta V 0. Then delta U is equal to QV. Delta U is equal to QV. This is the first law of thermodynamics in isochoric process. And here Q is a path function, but QV is not a path function. Explain. So I explained QV is a state function, but Q is not a state function. हा टाइपचा क्वेश्चन याच्यावरती विचारला जातो. QV हे काय आहे? स्टेट फंक्शन आहे, बट Q इज नॉट अ स्टेट फंक्शन. आणि मग कशावरती डिपेंड आहे पहा. हा व्हॉल्यूम कशावरती डिपेंड असतो? स्टेटवरती डिपेंड असतो. इनिशियल आणि फायनल स्टेट. म्हणून हे काय? स्टेट फंक्शन. आणि ओनली क्यू हा कशावर डिपेंड असतो? हीटवरती. म्हणजेच काय? हा पाथ फंक्शन आहे. मग हा क्यू काय झाला? पाथ फंक्शन. आणि QV हे काय? स्टेट फंक्शन. हा बऱ्याच वेळा डिफरन्स तुम्हाला विचारला जातो. त्याच्यानंतर नेक्स्ट फोर्थ, आयसोबारिक प्रोसेस. Isobaric process. Isobaric means pressure of the system remains constant. And here delta P is equal to 0. But delta P is equal to 0 that time. Delta V not equal to 0. P ज्यावेळेला constant असतो त्या delta V constant असते. Then first law of thermodynamics. Here delta U is equal to Q minus P external into delta V. Here then QP is equal to delta U plus P external into delta V, and this is the first law of thermodynamics in isobaric process. But according to enthalpy, delta H is equal to delta U plus P delta V, and hence QP is equal to delta H. Here this is the first law of thermodynamics in isobaric process. Here we see the different processes. The first law of thermodynamics in different processes. First is isothermal process. Second, adiabatic process. Third, isochoric process. And fourth is isobaric process. In isothermal process, temperature of the system remains constant. That time the internal energy also remains constant. When delta U is equal to 0, this value we substitute in equation of the first law of thermodynamics, and we get this is the first law of thermodynamics in isothermal process. In adiabatic process, the energy, the heat cannot exchange between system and surrounding. That time Q is equal to 0. This value of Q is equal to 0 substitute in the equation of the first law of thermodynamics, and we get delta U is equal to W, or minus delta U is equal to minus W. And third isobaric process, delta V is equal to 0. And that time we get this equation of the first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q. And last, isobaric process. In isobaric process, delta P is equal to 0. This pressure of the system remains constant. And that time pressure is constant, that time volume is not constant. And then delta is equal to Q minus P external into delta. And hence QP is equal to delta U plus P delta V. According to enthalpy, delta H is equal to delta U plus P delta V. Compare these two equations and we get QP is equal to delta H, and this is the first law of thermodynamics in isobaric process.